and welcome to EllAstrology, and today I'm going to tell you guys what I really like and what I really don't like about your zodiac sign. Each zodiac sign has their good traits and their bad traits, and today I'm just going to tell you guys what I feel are these traits. Aries. So what I really like about your sign is how determined you are. You do not like to waste time, and you basically grab the bull by the horns and you approach everything head first. You do not procrastinate, and you usually instantly know how to proceed, and you make a decision very, very quickly. So tell it like it is, and there's no pretentiousness or trying to sugarcoat things. What I don't like about your sign is that you can sometimes act before thinking. It might be good just to slow down every now and then and assess your actions before you make them, as you can sometimes come across as rude and overly pushy. Bear in mind that not everybody is as strong and as fast as what you are, and maybe have a little bit of patience with everybody else around you. Taurus. What I really like about your sign is how you live in the moment. You're not too concerned with the past or the future, and you really implement yourself wherever you are. I really enjoy being around a Taurus person, as it removes me from the stress and anxiety that I usually experience, as they help me to live in the moment. People are also generally very generous and caring and friendly, and this is also a side to them that is genuine, and they're not pretentious. I love having a Taurus around when I'm socializing, as they usually are the life of the party. They're incredibly beautiful, and they have a very attractive energy and aura about them. What I don't like about your sign is that you sometimes have a very my way or the highway approach. So sometimes you can be quite self-absorbed, and you just want to do what you want to do without really considering if the people around you want to do it as well. Sometimes it might just be good to consider whether the people around you are actually on board with what you want to do as well, instead of pushing them. Gemini. What I really like about your sign is how social and intelligent you are. I love talking to a Gemini because they'll usually have so much knowledge on so many different topics, and the conversation will never run dry. They're also usually incredibly entertaining, and they know how to crack jokes to really get you chuckling. What I don't like about your sign, Gemini, is how short your attention span is. So while I will be having a conversation with the Gemini, more often than not, they'll get extremely distracted halfway, and they'll kind of just leave me in the middle of the conversation. And then they'll just move on to something else or go and talk to someone else. So with you, Gemini, it will be really good to keep your attention onto one thing, as it can be quite frustrating to people when they really invest themselves into a conversation with you and you just disappear halfway. Cancer. What I really like about your sign is how caring and nurturing and sensitive you are. So you usually have a very strong awareness of other people's emotions as well as people's emotional nature, and you always consider emotions over everything else. Whereas other signs will value things like appearances, social status, and money, you value emotions above everything. It's really beautiful how you are considerate and caring towards what other people are going through. And with you, there is genuine care and genuine interest. What I do not like about your sign, Cancer, is that you can sometimes be overly emotional and you do not see the bigger picture. Sometimes you can get so sucked in by your emotions that this is the only thing that you see. And your emotions can also blind you from what is really going on around you. So sometimes having more of a subjective viewpoint can be beneficial to you. Leo. What I really like about your sign is how warm and generous you are. My favorite thing about you is how when you really care about someone, you will always go the extra mile, and you'll probably shower them with gifts as well. Your face really lights up when you're around a person that you truly love and truly care about. And you always radiate this warm, loving energy that can instantly be felt because it is so powerful. You also do not mind sharing what you have with the people that you really care for. And I find that whenever I'm around a Leo, I feel like I'm just being covered by a warm blanket. because of the energy that you radiate. What I do not like about your sign, Leo, is how you can become very sulky when things don't go your way. So where you are incredibly generous and you have this incredibly big, friendly personality, when people do not reciprocate the love and affection that you feel back to you, you can get sulky, you can get grumpy and a little bit moody. And you can also turn a little bit rude towards other people because of this. Sometimes it is just good to consider that not everything is going to go your way. People aren't always going to show you the love you expect, and that's okay. Virgo, what I really like about your sign is how incredibly detail-orientated and analytical you are. So you have the ability to notice things that most people won't even think of. You consider every single little detail, and you are hyper-observant. Many times the things that most people overlooked is something that you have looked at. And you make sure that everything is perfect because you literally consider each and every aspect about something. What I don't like about your sign, Virgo, is that you can sometimes obsess too much over the little details and you also don't see the bigger picture. You can also get so stressed out and anxious by having everything be perfect that you don't live in the moment and you don't actually enjoy yourself. So sometimes it might be really good to just let go and to just be and to not obsess over every little thing. Libra, what I really like about your sign is how much you value friendships and other people. You will always go the extra mile to make sure everyone is happy, and you consider other people's happiness above yourself. What I don't like about your sign, Libra, is how dependent on other people you are. You really struggle to be alone and by yourself because you constantly need to be surrounded by other people. So sometimes it might just be a really good thing for you to learn how to be content with being alone and by yourself. Scorpio, what I really like about your sign is how intense and deep you are. So most of the other signs, they don't even think about the hidden, mysterious things that you think about. You have a much more deeper understanding of life, and you tend to notice and see things that are hidden and that aren't really visible in our physical reality. You have an awareness of people's deeper inner motivations, and you're also able to see the darker side to things. This is really beautiful to me because this gives you a lot of depth and mystery. What I don't like about your sign, Scorpio, is how secretive you are. So you have all this knowledge, you have all this understanding of things that cannot be seen and things that aren't very visible or very obvious. However, you just keep all this knowledge to yourself. Whereas the other zodiac signs can really benefit from what you know. So sometimes it might just be good to open up yourself a little bit more and to share the knowledge and the interests that you have with other people. When you do this, you might notice that not everybody is as superficial as what they seem. Sagittarius, what I love about your sign is how truthful you are. So you like to say it like it is, and it's very difficult for you to lie or to be pretentious. You are brutally honest, and you can also identify when a person is being sneaky or when a person is being dishonest, and you will call them out on it. Because you are the truth seeker, you will always voice the truth and nothing else. What I don't like about your sign, Sagittarius, is how you sometimes approach the way that you speak your truth. It will be very good to be mindful of what you say and how it affects other people, and to also respect other people's privacy, because you do have a tendency to blurt out and speak about things in other people's lives that could be private and should not be discussed. Capricorn, what I really like about your sign is how hardworking and resourceful you are. So you know exactly what works and what doesn't, and you do not waste your time with anything that is not productive. You know exactly which structures you need to implement wherever you go for things to be as efficient and productive as what it possibly can be. What I do not like about your sign, Capricorn, is how you can sometimes use people for your own benefits. You can identify things in people that can help you improve on your life professionally or socially. And you can sometimes use this in another person to improve yourself. When you're done using this person, you'll just discard of them and move on with your life. This is definitely something that you need to try and avoid doing. Aquarius, what I really like about your sign is how open-minded and accepting you are. No matter who you meet, no matter where they come from, no matter what they've been through or what they look like, you will give a person your time of day. You have an incredibly open mind. And you do not judge people for who they are or what they've done. What I don't like about your sign, Aquarius, is how you can be incredibly stubborn and stuck in your beliefs. So you can sometimes think that your beliefs are the only beliefs and you are not willing to change what you believe in. Although you do not think other people are wrong for not believing what you believe in, you can sometimes approach things in a very egotistical manner because you think you are right. Whereas at the end of the day, nobody might be right. And everybody has a valid opinion. And then last but not least, Pisces. What I like about your sign is how spiritual and adaptable you are. So you are able to mold and shape yourself into any situation that you're in. So if you're dealing with a friendly, carefree person, you become a friendly, carefree person. If you're dealing with a more serious, grumpy person, you become a serious, grumpy person. You're incredibly adaptable, and that is a very beautiful quality to have. What I do not like about you, Pisces, is how you can sometimes be so overly adaptable that you do not work on and shape your own personality. So due to this, every person you associate with, you're a different person. You lack consistency, and the one moment you can be like this and the next moment you can be like that, and it can be incredibly confusing to other people. Okay guys, so this is my video on what I like about your sign and what I don't like about your sign. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys have anything to add, definitely let me know in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you want to see some more astrology content, be sure to hit that subscribe button. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.